welcome. My name is Jocelyn and today we are doing update number, update number 4 in my 9 in 2019 rolling project pan. So I am panning sort of 9 products throughout the year, but those 9 slots get rolled over once I hit a goal on an item. I have already rolled out different products, so if you want to catch up, I will link my previous updates down below so you can catch up. But I do have a fair amount of updates to share with you today in my 9 products in 2019 project pan update. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. So my first item is a bronzer. This is the MAC bronzer in just the matte bronzer shade, and my goal with this is to use it up. MAC is not cruelty free, and so I want to get it out of my collection, and I am so close, you guys, so close. I mean, from far away this might look like it's finished, but if we get up close and personal, you can see that I have not a decent amount, but I have some product left around the rim right here, so I am not completely finished with this product. I have used up obviously all of the center and then all of the rim over here, but I do have a little bit left over here. But by the next update, this will definitely be done, and I will roll in a different item, whether it be a bronzer or not, we shall see. But after I use this up, if there's time between now and my next update, I am just gonna kind of use some products in my collection that I've been wanting to use, because I have been using this basically every single day for the last 5 months. So I'm ready to kind of try something else and just kind of have a little bit of fun for a little while. But really good progress on this. Very excited that this is almost finished and out of my collection. Next, a very exciting update. I was panning my RCMA No Color Translucent Powder. I had put it into this Laura Mercier container, and I am completely done. There is nothing left in here. I used it all up, and I am so excited. I didn't really love that powder, but it also wasn't the worst powder in the world, but there was a lot of it. There was so much product in the container that it came in, but it is all gone, and I'm also think I'm gonna throw away this Laura Mercier container because I've used it quite a bit for other things, and it's pretty past its expiration. It needs to get thrown away. So I have hit my goal now on this, and I am rolling in the Kat Von D Shade in Light palette. There is this top right shade right here. It is this shade right here. So you can see I've hit pan on this bronzer already, but this shade up here, I believe this is the shade Lucid. So I think I want to use this shade up. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm rolling this shade, this pan right here into this project pan. I do have all year to use it up, so that's what my new goal is going to be, is to use that pan up. I think I can do it. It's light enough that I think I can set my under eyes, I can set my face with it, I can use it to touch up during the day. So this is what we are rolling in now that my RCMA powder is rolling out. Next, we have a foundation. This doesn't have any progress on it right now. Last update, I believe it was, I rolled out the Hourglass Stick Foundation because I had used it up, and I rolled this in. This is the Kat Von D Lock-It Powder Foundation in the shade Light 44. I do have quite a bit of pan in here. I think I've just now maybe become a shade, I mean, you can't really tell today because I look very pale, but I think I've just now become a shade that will work with this now that the sun has started to come out here, and I'm getting a little bit more tan-ish, getting a little bit more sun on my face. So I think I've just now been able to start using this, but I haven't yet, so there's no progress in this at all. But by the next update, there should be progress. So I feel okay with that. One other product that there is no use in yet, but again, same story. I think I'm about to start being able to use this. I also think I'm gonna start using this as a layered product. So I'm gonna put this on and then a different shade on top of it, but this is the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek highlight in the shade On the Cusp. This is a Kathleen Lights and ColourPop collaboration, and it's a really beautiful highlight shade, but it does have a little bit of a warmer undertone to it, so it was a little bit too dark in certain angles and certain lights to use during the spring and winter months. But now that we are coming into summer, again, I'm getting a little bit more of a tan, so I can start using this, but I think I'm gonna start using it even sooner, again, by putting it on and then putting a lighter powder highlight on top of it, because this is a really beautiful shade and I'm ready to start using it. Ooh, next we have an eyeshadow. This is my L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in the shade Amber Rush. I have been using this quite a bit, but I haven't hit my goal. My goal with this is just to hit pan, but again, I have been using this quite a bit, so there is quite a dip. Let me show you. So as you can probably see there in the middle, there is quite a dip in there. I think one day I'm just gonna hit pan and not expect it, but who knows when that will be. I have the entire year to do so. Not there quite yet, but I have been enjoying using this and it is a beautiful shade. I wish L'Oreal would go cruelty-free already because I am ready for it, but who knows, who knows. Next, we have a mask that I rolled in last update. This is the Rosy Cheeks mask by Lush, and I have used this maybe 3 times since my last update, maybe just 2 times, but I am pretty close to being done with this. This is one of their fresh face masks, so it does go bad. And I'm sure the expiration date has already passed on this, but as you can see, I probably just have maybe another 2 uses out of it. Maybe 2, maybe 3, we'll see. But I am making really good progress on this. I expect that this will be done by my next update, and I will probably roll another mask in. Just a few more products. Next, we have a lotion. This is another product by Lush. This is the Sleepy Body Lotion. It does have rich lavender and tonka in it, so it is a very relaxing and comforting type of smell. I do really like the smell of this. However, I do notice that it doesn't have too many lasting effects. I don't notice that my skin feels really great the next morning if I applied it the night before or anything like that. It really just smells good and kind of eases the mind and moisturizes the skin in that moment. But when I rolled this in, it was completely full. I hadn't used it at all yet, but as you can see, I've used it, I think, about halfway up, maybe even more than halfway up. So I'm expecting that by the next update, maybe I'll either be really close to being done or done. In the beginning part of using this, I was using this only at night in a different lotion in the mornings, and I used that lotion up, so I'm expecting that maybe I'll get through this a little bit faster and maybe it will be used up by the next update. I guess we'll see. Last but certainly not least, I have 2 lip products. This is for 2. The first is a NARS Audacious lipstick. I have been using this quite a bit. As you can see, I'm pretty far down on this, which is very exciting. I do have it measured on my piece of paper. As you can probably see, this lowest line on here is my most recent update. If you look from the very top line to the most recent line, that's pretty big. That's a pretty big difference. So I have been getting my use out of this, and my goal with this is to use it up by the end of the year. I think I'm on my way. I have been using it more often recently, and I have hope still. I guess we'll see. Lipsticks are hard to use up. Speaking of hard to use up, my other product I don't have as much luck on. I've just been noticing that I haven't been reaching for this hardly at all. I think it's because it's such a dark color. This is the Bite Lip Crayon in the shade Rhubarb, and I mean, I'm not gonna open it because I'll just show you because it doesn't look as impressive, but on this piece of paper, I do have 3 update marks, so there's not a huge gap between the last update and this most recent update. I have used it a couple times, but again, not too much to report. I'm hoping to get to use it more and maybe try just dabbing it and blending it out on my lips so it's not as strong of a color, but we'll see. I want to try that, but will I actually try it? I don't know. All right, and those are all of my updates to my 9 products in 2019 rolling project pans. I hope you enjoyed this update. I do have many other project pans going on right now, so if you would like to check them out, definitely check my channel out. And if you would like to keep up with me, definitely consider subscribing so you don't miss out on any other updates or any other project pans. All buttons are down below, and I think that is everything I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.